guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Instagram Q&A. I went on Instagram last night and I asked you guys if you wanted to know anything about me, and I got a fair amount of questions. I didn't get as many as I probably hoped, so I'm gonna find some questions and just answer them anyway. Questions people might be interested to know. I know I've done 50 facts about me, but there are some other things that you do not know. And I thought I'd answer them today. You know, why not? I've always wanted to do a Q&A, and my friend Lauren has just started a YouTube channel and she's doing a Q&A as well. I want to collab, so that'll be really great. I want to collab with so many of my friends. It's just getting the time and, you know, actually what do we film, because I don't want to film the same video on both our channels and with all my friends, you know. So yeah, I'll link her channel below. I'm sure she will have her Q&A up by the time you guys are watching this, so go down below, check her video out, tell her that you came from my channel. Without further ado, let's get on to the Q&A. So I have my old iPhone 5 here, that is why it's so miniature. I have my Instagram on this phone, so I'm just going to flick through and read some questions. So the first question is actually from Lauren, and she asked me, have you ever said something that you regret which has led to avoiding that person? I don't think I have, because I feel like I'm just very honest and I don't normally say things that I would have regretted. If I needed to say something and get something off my chest, I guess I can't really regret saying that. Like, I feel like, no. Brutally honest, I don't think I ever have. Like, I don't think I've ever said anything that I regret where I'm like, oh my god, I can't speak to that person. I don't think I have, so no. Great question though. Brandon Andre asked if I use Spotify or Apple, and I use Apple Music. I used to use Spotify, but I can't get into it. I just don't know what it is. Apple is like already on your phone. I guess Apple you have to pay, I think it's £10 a month. Spotify is free unless you get Spotify Premium. So yeah, I use Apple. California Beacons on Instagram asked me what is my favourite colour. Now I go in between turquoise and like a baby pink. Like a baby pink this colour and just like a duck egg turquoise colour, but at the moment I just love everything pink. I wish I could wear everything pink, but it's not the most flattering colour, so that's not great. So yeah, pink at the moment, but I do love turquoise as well. Whatsout_app on Instagram asked me, have you ever been to a summer camp? Now I have never been to a summer camp, even though when I watched Parent Trap, I literally was like, Mum, Dad, send me away for 6 weeks. I want to do that. Obviously that film is Hollywoodified, it's like glamorified, but no, I've always wanted to actually work over in America in a camp. So no, I've never been as like a child, but I would love to go and actually work over and do Camp America. Absolutely on my bucket list. Who knows if it's gonna happen, fingers crossed one day. So yeah. Whatsout_app asked me another question. What's your favourite book? Now, I'm not ashamed to say this, but I do not read books. Like, I can read perfectly fine, but I just don't read. I think the last book I read was in school and it was Of Mice of Men. Is that what it's called? I'll put it up on the screen. I'm sure every single person in the UK who's watching this understands what I mean when I say Of Mice and Men. I think that's the last book I actually read, and that was in like year 10. So Whatsout_app asked me a third question and said, do you like to travel? Now I absolutely adore to travel. I've been abroad 4 times in my 21 years of living, and I would just love to go away more. Like, I want to go to America, I want to go to Asia, I want to travel. That is literally why I'm placed on this planet, I think. I just have the travel genes and I need to do it. Like, something is telling me to get out of my door and go traveling for 2 years. I just need to do it, need to experience the world. I love different cultures, so yeah, I'd say I love to travel, but the only traveling I've done, I've been to Spain and I've been to Paris. But yeah, traveling is on my bucket list for sure. WJ_Charlie asked, what is my favourite film? Now, my favourite film in this season, so I put it on my last video, has to be Polar Express. Absolutely love that film. But my favourite all-time film would probably have to be Divergent. I just love that film so much. It's absolutely amazing. It's a lot like Hunger Games, except it's not Hunger Games. If you haven't watched it, give it a watch. It's incredible. I'm so sorry if my voice sounds all croaky. I am losing my voice because I've just spoke for like 2 hours filming and now my voice is giving up on me, so that's all great. Now, that was all my questions on Instagram. Like I said, I had hundreds of people saying, hi, do you want to collab? Hi, I love your Instagram. Hi, how are you? Like, I'm great, thank you. So I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna type in Q&A questions. So, have you ever met someone famous? Yes, I have met someone famous. I met John Barrowman when he was in Panto and he signed, I think he was in Jack and the Beanstalk when I was a kid in the new theatre in Cardiff, and he signed his autograph for me and put like 2 ruby from, and I lost it. But yeah, I've met him. I met Jamie Lang from Made in Chelsea. I've met Catherine Jenkins. So yeah, I think that's all the celebrities that I've met. Next question, would you like to be famous? No, I don't think I'd like to be famous because I just think I couldn't deal with people knowing lots about me. Like, I don't, like, if we're talking like Justin Bieber famous, then I'd absolutely hate it. If we're talking like Towie, I guess I could handle it a little bit, but it's not something that's in the forefront of my mind where I'm like, I can't wait to be famous, oh my god. Because I don't think I'd like people knowing me when I'm out and about in that circumstance, and scandals, and like, you seem to can never do anything right in media these days. You kiss your daughter on the lips, that's illegal. You breastfeed your, do you know what I mean? There's so many things where like you could do as someone not in the public eye and it would be classed as, well, no one knows you, so it's fine. But then if you do something, the slightest, smallest little thing wrong in the public eye, then it's trolling. I just think it might be a bit too much for me. So no, I wouldn't. If you could change one thing that happened, what would it be? Nothing, because I feel like everything that's happened in my life so far has made me into the person that I am today. And as cringy as that is, it's true. So no, I wouldn't change anything, I don't think. No regrets. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Oh, that is a hard question. Again, I haven't seen the world, so I feel like I need to travel and then come back and answer that question. I would love to live in Australia, but I hate snakes, and knowing my luck, I'd probably go to the toilet and there'd be a snake in the toilet. So America or Australia, I can imagine myself in either of those places. I'm gonna say America, because it's not that far away from the UK, where Australia is like 23 hours on a plane and 10 hours difference in time, and I don't think I could deal with that. So America. How many pair of shoes do I have? I have the most countable pair of shoes. Like, I have about, I'd say I have about 10 pair of shoes, which I think's amazing for a 21-year-old. I feel like my friends have like 80 million pairs of shoes. Favorite holiday, so beach, mountain or city? I would have to say beach, because I mean, I've only done beach, and apart from when I went to Disneyland Paris, but I really want to go to New York City, then it would have to be city. But I have to travel more to realise what I would prefer. So yeah, I want to go on holiday right now. It's 7:30 and it's pitch black, but it's been dark for about 5 hours. Do you like TV talent shows? I mean, I think the older I'm getting, the more I'm realising everything on those shows is probably fixed, and they know the winner on day one. I like watching them. I probably shouldn't say that because I've just filmed a reaction to The Voice, and there's so many talented people that I literally, when I watch them, I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my god, I can't cope. They're okay. What's your opinion on reality TV shows? Now, when I was younger, I was obsessed with Made in Chelsea. So was my friend Jenna. We used to watch it going to school. We used to talk about it all lesson. And I loved Made in Chelsea. Then I started watching Towie, The Only Way is Essex. I don't really like them that much now. Oh, and Keeping Up the Kardashians. That is one that I always have to watch. I love that. Do you like scary movies? I hated them when I was younger. I couldn't watch one now. I have to watch one at like 1 PM when it's light, and then watch a rom-com after, otherwise I won't go to bed. So yes and no, but they can't be like psychologically messed up because then I won't sleep for weeks. Have you ever cried at a film? Now, unfortunately, kids, when you get older, you go through a thing called a hormonal change, and you get very emotional when you get older. Maybe not everyone, but yeah, I cry in an advert. So yeah, I definitely cry and have cried at films. Am I a good cook? I mean, I can definitely whip up a Sunday roast. I can basically cook anything. I don't want to like boast my own trumpet, but I'm okay. Are you more likely to avoid conflict or engage it head on? Now, I hate confrontation, and if anyone knows me, then you know that I hate confrontation. Now, when I was younger, I would back out and not do anything and kind of get treated like a little bit of a pushover because I didn't stick up for myself. I mean, it's definitely true, the older you get, the more ballsier I think you are, and the more you realise, you know, life's too short, you know, you have to kind of stand up for what you think is right in a way. And yeah, but I wouldn't engage in conflict. I wouldn't engage in, if anyone was doing anything to me, I'd stand my ground and, you know, tell them, but I wouldn't engage in conflict that had nothing to do with me personally, you know. Am I scared of heights? Yes and no. I'm not scared of heights where I'm like, I could never go in a hot air balloon, or I hate travelling on planes. I mean, obviously they're a bit like, you know, what if you were up high and something went wrong? Then yeah, that's scary. But I think I like that kind of, the rush of it. At what age did you first go on a date? I was old. 17. I was 17 when I first went on my first date. So yeah, I was kind of old. I feel like 12-year-olds go on dates now and rock out with their like iPhone X, and here's me with my BlackBerry on my first date at 17. That's great for me. Can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? Let me try.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I'd have to watch this back and then I'll know if I did it. I don't know. Can I dance? Of course I can. Who can't? No, not really. Like, I couldn't like break dance. I used to do dancing lessons when I was younger, as I used to do singing lessons, and like I said in my last 25 facts about me, none of them are stuck, so no. I believe in love at first sight. I've never had it, but if you've experienced love at first sight, then maybe it is real. I've not had it yet, but I'm only 21. Who knows? Maybe I'll answer that in the next 5 years. Where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Now, I love questions like this, especially now I'm getting into YouTube. In the next 5 years, I would really like to see myself either finished college, like a college degree, but I'm gonna do that in the next 2 years because I feel like when I left school, I wasn't ready to do academics because I kind of just got a job. So in the next 5 years, I'd either like to be working with kids in a primary school. I really love kids, so I'd love to be working with children. And I really hope my YouTube channel takes off. I'm still doing YouTube in 5 years. I'd absolutely love to be looking back on this video in 5 years and I'm like you did it, you made it. But like, just imagine, like, just sitting here now thinking of that, and I have 27 subscribers, which is amazing. But I really, you know, I just see something going from this, and I just believe it's gonna happen. And if you believe something happens, does it actually happen? Maybe, who knows? You have to be positive. So yeah, either working with kids or maybe my YouTube channel took off, and I did amazing, and I still am. And yeah, that's where I see myself in 5 years, and traveling a lot. Hopefully doing my dream, which would be YouTube and makeup and a bit of fashion, or working with children in a primary school. So yeah. Do I have any tattoos? I don't have any tattoos. I'm planning to get a star on me somewhere as my first tattoo, because that's what I called my nan when she passed away. We called her Nanny Star, so it really means a lot to me. And yeah, not yet though. So I'm gonna end it on this question. Do I sing in the shower? Of course. I mean, Donald Trump probably sings in the shower. So yeah, I think everyone sings in the shower at least once in their life, but I always sing in the shower every time I'm in there. The acoustics are great, so it makes me sound like Adele. So yeah, I love to sing in the shower. Christmas is in 15 days and I am not ready. I am nowhere near ready, but that's fine, because Christmas isn't meant to be about stressing. It's meant to be about family and love and care. I'm not gonna get stressed. I'm just gonna have an amazing Christmas and an amazing time, and I love the build up to Christmas. It really excites me. I feel like the whole excitement wears off a little bit as you get older, but that being said, I've never been more excited. So anyway guys, that was a Q&A from me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more suggestions on videos you really want to see from me, then leave them down in the comments or over on my Instagram. I'll leave everything in the description box. Thanks for watching. Please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe below, turn on my little notifications, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!